Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You're watching Oliver Ames Girls Basketball on ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. Check out all of our live and on-demand programming at eastoncat.org. If you're an Eastern resident, you can watch live sports and other Oliver Ames programming on our channels, on our Facebook channels, YouTube channels. I'm Jack Ryan. I'm your announcer for the evening. Getting going. We're already a little bit ways into this one, about 4 minutes here into the first quarter. We're getting going. Out there on the floor for the Tigers, it's looking like number 22, Cameron Durba. Number 11, that's Maddie Homer. Number 15, Cadence Durba. Looks like Sarah Hilliard is out there. And number 14, Annie Riley. Out there for KP right now. We're getting going with Madison Panchek. We got Jace Bonner. Up there, Kaylee Watson, guard. Emily Sawyer, number 30. And inbounding the ball right now. I don't have a number 14 on my roster. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. We're getting going here inside 30. That's Sawyer coming through with a nice little play at the rim as we get going in this one. Durba's bringing the ball up here right now. Little handoff to her left side. Finds, that's Cameron Durba. Over to Hilliard now. Hilliard steps back, looks like a foot with on line. It's going to be a long two. Rebound coming down is number 20. That's Jordan Bennett. Bennett swinging it up, coming all the way in, swinging outside. 24 with a shot. Watson not going to hit. Ball's fought for on the ground. It's going KP way. Inbounding the ball is Cameron Durba. Five to 4 here. Oliver Ames on top of KP. About 3 minutes left here. Inside coming in, that's number 12 with the ball. Swinging over to 14 coming in, and Riley coming up. The shot's going to get blocked by Sawyer. Quick swinging it up to number 15, Madison Fensaki. That shot's going to block. We're going to have a foul. Looks like it's coming on Maeve Horseman. And Madison Pansek is going to get 2 at the line. First one hits for Oliver Ames. Excuse me, KP. Second shot goes up, second shot hits, so a good 2 for 2 at the line was Pansek. Oliver Ames getting the ball going the other way. Durba swinging it up quickly. Long swing pass, going to go out of bounds. This Oliver Ames girls basketball team coming off a state championship. That team loved those plays right there, those little long passes over the defense. This team attempting one right there. Inbounds coming inside for KP. Kicking it up, they get it to 4, swinging it over to 15 for the shot. We're going to have a foul. And it's going to send, I don't know. Coming up with the ball right now is Jordan Bennett. Bennett on the right side, handoff pass over to Sawyer, swinging it up top. 21 to 15 here, that's Pansek. Pansek driving to the left side, swinging over to Bonner. Bonner with a three-point shot, gonna hit rim, be no good. Sawyer over everybody, getting another chance, wasn't gonna go. Sawyer definitely has a lot of size. Quickly now for the Tigers, getting all the way up. It's gonna be Maeve Horseman at the bucket for 2 points for the Tigers. Under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. That one knocked out by Homer. Homer got her hand on it. Bonner to inbound on her, up and over everybody, gets it to Sawyer. Sawyer's gonna get fouled. She's going to the line for another shot. Sawyer definitely has the size to get that ball over everyone. Hilliard checking into the game for Horseman. That one doesn't go. Rebound goes to Hilliard and hands it off to Durba to bring it up. Cadence Durba. Guarded by Pansek to her right side. Goes off her foot, gonna go out of bounds. And KP has it going the other way. Jordan Bennett brings it up for King Philip. Over to number 4 on this side. Up and over everyone. Another trying to feed Sawyer again. This one led her a bit too far. Had to go out of bounds. Swings it over. Still getting buckets. This one's going to get tied up, ref says. It's going all of Ames' way. Cameron Durba bringing it up, moving to her left side, gets a screen from Hilliard, takes the long 3, rattles around, not going to go. And we have a foul on the loose ball coming on Avery Gamble. Twenty brings it up, swings it over to 15, driving inside, getting blocked by Durba. Durba got her hand in there to swap that one out of bounds, Cadence Durba. 55 seconds on the clock. Inbound comes in to Pansek. Now Bonner driving inside, 4 to the other side, swing pass. Over to Pansek, not gonna go. Gonna go off of Hilliard. Stay King Philip ball. Inbound comes inside, over to number 21 in the corner with a 3-point shot that hits for King Philip. And the clock continues to run. 11-7 KP early in the first quarter in this one. Over to Hilliard. Hilliard driving inside, throwing up a layup. Not going to go. Rebound Homer. Homer's second effort is good. We get a 2-point game. About 20 seconds left. Another long pass up for Sawyer. Sawyer not going to get there. Great defense coming by Hilliard. Oliver Ames has the ball going the other way. Avery Gamble bringing it up, trying to get it up to Hilliard. Going to go out of bounds. 10 seconds on the clock. KP letting it roll in. Take some time. Going over there, we're gonna have a stop. Looks like it's gonna be a foul on Cameron Durba. Four seconds on the clock. Inbound comes into 20. 20 into the corner for 21, and 3-point shot, rattles around, not gonna go. And that's the end of the first quarter. So after 11-9, a 2-point King Philip lead over Oliver Ames. Starting the second quarter here, KP has the ball. 24 trying to get it inside to Sawyer. Sawyer gets it. She's going to get fouled by Durba. Sawyer's going to the line for 2. Going to put a hold on Durba. And KP is in the bonus. So it's going to be 1-on-1s. First one not going to go. Rebound, KP gets it. Second diff effort also not going to go. Ball is loose. Gets picked up by Cameron Durba. Cameron Durba with a little bit of speed down her left side. Going to get fouled herself. Foul's coming on 21, Jocelyn Bonner. Hilliard inbounds the ball. Swing pass over to the right side. That's Avery Gamble. Now Cameron Durba. Durba loses ball, possession of the ball, going in. Ends up at the hand of Homer. Homer putting it up for 2 points. We get a tie game. KP coming the other way. It's doing the same play all game, just feeding it up and inside to Emily Sawyer. Oliver Ames has to learn to defend it one way or another. Avery Gamble now. Gamble going up for a layup. It's not going to make it there. Homer comes down with the rebound, swings it up top for Cameron Durba. Now back to Maddie Homer. Homer to her right side, getting a screen. Feeds it inside to Hilliard. Hilliard working on Sawyer. Good defense from Sawyer, but Maddie Homer with another offensive rebound. Up top, Gamble. Gamble, three-point shot, not going to go. And this time Sawyer has the rebound. Inside again to Sawyer. This time she swings it across all the way to Panchek. Panchek now inside, feeding Sawyer. Same exact play. I can tell you it's coming every time they're coming down the field because Oliver Ames isn't defending it. I don't know if they can. Sawyer has the reach over Hilliard, but it's really not too much. But you gotta have to prepare for that. We're gonna get a foul. And it's going to be Cameron Durba at the line. First one no good. Going to get a switch for KP. Kylie Watson and Taylor Reagan coming into the game. Cameron Durba getting ready for a second free throw. Shot goes up. Shot not going to go. Back rim rebound is going to go to Kylie Watson. Watson up top, guarded by Gamble. To her right side, finds Reagan. Reagan working it back up top. Guarded by Farley. Loose ball picked up by KP. Works inside. We're going to have a foul coming on Catherine Farley. It's going to send Taylor Reagan to the line. Shot no good. Rebound Hilliard. Good job by her to work that to Gamble as she was floating out of bounds. Gamble up quickly to Cameron Durba on her right side. Cameron Durba, long three-pointer. Not going to go. Homer on the rebound. Homer, a string of offensive rebounds, swinging that one up and good for 2. Nice little play by Maddie Homer, capitalizing off the offensive board. Working the ball up now, it's Bennett. Bennett finds Regan. Regan working inside on Farley. Hands the ball off to Watson. Watson now on to Avery Gamble. Needs help. That was definitely a travel. I'm glad the ref saw it. Glad the ref saw it. We're going to have a travel. And it's going to be Oliver Ames' ball. Cameron Durba to bring it up. To her left side, finds her sister Cadence Durba. Cadence working around Panchek. Inside pass to Hilliard, isn't going to go this time. Rebound, Farley's fighting for it, swings it over to Homer. Homer with a shot, not going to go. Sawyer for the King Philip defensive board. This time Bennett. KP's Bennett driving inside, going all the way up to the bucket, throwing up a shot, rattles around, not going to go. Sawyer on the rebound. We're going to have a call on Sawyer, maybe an over the back. Homer inbounds the ball to Cameron Durba to bring it up. Cameron to her right side, hands it off to Cadence. Cadence loses it. It's going out of bounds. It's going to be KP ball. Inbound comes inside to Bennett. Bennett to her left. Three-point shot coming, no good. Sawyer on the board and puts it right back up for two. Emily Sawyer having a game inside down there. This time Farley driving through the lane, throwing it up, not going to go. Good little effort. And it's Jocelyn Bonner that comes down with the rebound. Bonner between the legs, three-point shot up, looked good, no good. Cadence Durba down with the rebound. Durba with speed coming up her left side, working on Panchek. Swings it all the way to Hilliard. Dangerous pass. Hilliard was guarded. Hilliard putting up the shot. Not going to go. Fast-paced basketball here. Bonner coming down with it. Good job by Durba to deflect the pass. That one's coming out off of Panchek. Cadence Durba with a terrific defensive play. We're going to have an Oliver Ames timeout. (17-3) here in the second quarter. Oliver Ames getting things going offensively. Lots of offensive rebounds, especially for Maddie Homer. Had a string of 3 in a row, 2 on the same possession. And on the KP side of things, Emily Sawyer, big inside in the paint. Getting fed a lot of passes, getting a lot of offensive boards, putting them up for a second-ditch effort. 17-13, 3:53 to play here in the second. Coming out of the break, Cameron Durba bringing it up. Durba guarded by Bennett, swings it over. Quick three-point shot coming from, I believe that was Horseman, Maeve Horseman. Didn't go, KP ball. Inside to Sawyer. Out, three-point shot for Jocelyn Bonner, it hits. Bonner from 3. Cameron Durba bringing it up. Trying to spit inside, go all the way with it, throws it up, not going to go. Good rebound from Horseman to save the possession. Over to Hilliard, now back to Cameron on the left side. Cameron works it back up, swings it over to Cadence. Cadence all the way, she's going to get fouled, going to the line for 2. That foul coming on Kaylin Clancy. First shot not going to go for Cadence. She's got 2 though. Oliver Ames in the bonus here with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Durba's second shot is good. 1 for 2 at the line. Jocelyn Bonner swings it all the way over to Clancy, now inside. Not going to go. Lots of hands are in there, and Horseman has the ball for Oliver Ames. Horseman up top for Durba. Durba to her right side, a little bit of separation. Horseman saw plenty of separation, all alone there, coming inside with a shot, not going to go. And the ball's on the floor, loose ball, swings it over to Sawyer. Panchek. Bringing it up for KB, guarded closely by Homer, almost loses it. Swinging it to her right side to find number 20. Now Bonner, three-point shot. Not gonna go. Rebound, Homer. Quickly over to Cameron Durba. Swinging it up to Horseman. Horseman all alone at the bucket is good for two. Fast-paced basketball here late in the first half. We get a 4-point game, 2 minutes to go. Inside for Clancy. Clancy throwing up a shot. Rattles around, hits. We're gonna have a time. We're gonna have a stop and play. I'm not entirely sure why. I believe KP wanted to call a timeout. Ref isn't allowing it. Anyways, it's going to be all the way ball, Oliver Ames ball. Under 2 to go. Cameron Durba gets a screen from Hilliard. Doesn't use it. Works it back up for Horseman. Horseman swings it over to Durba. Durba, like the separation, doesn't hit on the three-pointer. Sawyer comes down with a rebound. We have travel on KP. Oliver Ames gets the ball back. Quickly getting it into camera. Hilliard with the ball now. Hilliard saw a lane she liked, took it all the way to the hoop, and connects for 2 points. Sarah Hilliard. Bennett brings it up for KP. Bennett swings it over to Clancy. Back up top, Bennett. Now Bonner inside to Sawyer. That high pass again, and Bonner connects. Sawyer connects, excuse me. About a minute to go. Over to Horseman. Horseman driving inside. Shot's going to be short again from Horseman. It's going to go out off of Bonner, stay Oliver Ames' ball. Gamble's going to come in for Horseman. Inbound, inside quickly. Gamble, three-point shot. Doesn't find anything. Sawyer comes down with the board. Tries swinging it over to Clancy. Goes right out of her hands and out of bounds. So Oliver Ames staying. Oh, maybe it got tipped. Ball got tipped. KP ball. Bonner bringing it up. Has Clancy in the corner. Clancy clearly pushed off Durba. Shot's not going to go. Rebound goes to KP. Bonner with a shot. Rattles around. Not going to go. Sawyer with the putback. Sawyer's definitely putting in work down there in the paint. Offensive boards, putbacks. I don't have a point count on her. I will check at halftime with the officials. Over to Gamble. Gamble saw a lane, got stripped on the way up. KP has it going the other way. About 15 to go. Loose ball still. Bennett has it. Bennett guarded by Gamble closely. Over to Bonner. Now over to Clancy. High pass. Clancy loses possession. We're going to have a travel. There's 5 seconds on the clock. Oliver Ames has to put something together fast. Gets it into Cameron. Cameron Durba. Putting up a long shot. They forgot to start the clock. So, a little weird possession, but that's how the first half ends. So, after 2 quarters played, 26-18, it's a 8-point King Philip lead as Oliver Ames heads to halftime, looking to see what they can change. Stay tuned. After this, we'll have the second half.
Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible. Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible. Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton and Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.
So hello everybody and welcome back. You're watching Oliver Ames girls basketball on ECAT, Easton Community Access Television. Just getting started back here in the third quarter. Oliver Ames is down 26-18, but Sarah Hilliard quickly hits on a nice little corner two. Oliver Ames, Maddie Homer's been doing good with the offensive buckets as Sarah Hilliard gets a steal right there. Hilliard quickly over to Cameron Derber, rattles around, not going to go. Hilliard gets the rebound, goes to put it back up, and she gets fouled. So Hilliard's going to the line for two. Oliver Ames got to capitalize off these free throws here. As I say that, Hilliard misses her first. Pretty balanced game in the first half, but King Philip dominating off of size, getting a lot of offensive rebounds, second efforts, as Hilliard hits her second. Bringing it up the floor is Bonner. Handoff to her right side, finds Watson. Watson guarded by Durba. Swinging it over to Bennett. Bennett gets Durba to miss. Now back up top for Watson. Three-point shot, no good. Sawyer offensive rebound, and that's what I'm talking about. Emily Sawyer down there getting those offensive buckets, those offensive boards, putting them back up for buckets is really the difference maker in this one right here. Sarah Hilliard, nice little drive through the lane, getting around Sawyer, putting the ball up for two. Now we got Bennett. Bennett over in the corner now. Watson. Watson throwing it up. Gonna get fouled on the shot. Not gonna go. She's going to the line for two. We'll see who that one's on. Looks like the foul's on Cameron Durba. And Watson's gonna get two shots here. Watson's first one is good. Lots of fouls for Oliver Ames. KP was in the bonus early in the second quarter. Both of the shots hit for Watson. And Cameron Durba bringing the ball up. Durba left side, pulls back out. Swing pass over to Maddie Homer, now underneath. Ball's loose. Annie Riley loses it, grabs it out of bounds. It's going KP way. Bennett over to Watson. Watson guarded by Cadence Durba. Over everyone, trying to feed to Sawyer. She does, and Sawyer puts it up for two. That's what's working for King Philip. Even that pass, Sawyer was guarded heavily down deep. There was three people on him. One of them was Hilliard, who close to size, matching her in size. That one's going to get stripped and go out off of KP, stay Oliver Ames' way. But Sawyer's size down deep is the difference maker so far in this one. Bounce pass inside gets stripped and stolen by Panchek. One out of bounds, so we have another stop and play. Bennett brings it up for KP. Swing pass to the right side, finds Bonner. Bonner got it by Homer. Back up top for Bennett. Bennett over to Panchek. Panchek. The three-point shot coming from Bonner. Going to be short, no good. Sawyer rebound. Second effort, no good. She looked like she got fouled from here, but Hilliard's the one that comes down with it. Hilliard over to Cameron Durba. Cameron Durba trying to get around, throwing up a shot. It's going to be good. Cameron Durba for two inside, cutting through the lane, getting through everyone. Bonner up top to Jordan Bennett. Bennett guarded by Maddie Homer. Swing pass over to Kylie Watson. Watson long. I even thought it was a shot that wasn't going anywhere, but it was just a long arching pass trying to get to Sawyer. I was going to say that was a very short shot, but then I saw Sawyer down there in the paint. Inbound pass comes all the way up top and finds Doherty. Oh, excuse me, Bennett. We're gonna have a foul there on Cadence Durba on a reach. Horseman taking out Durba. Don't got the numbers. Durba might be getting into a little bit of foul trouble here. Inbound comes all the way inside to Sawyer, and Sawyer once again putting it up for two. I don't have her points, but she's getting up there. She's got to be close to 20, 22 now. Hilliard for Oliver Ames. Three-pointer. Short. Rebound, Homer. Another good offensive rebound for Maddie Homer. This one's going to go outside. Bounce off all of Ames players, and going to be KP ball. Jordan Bennett. Bounce pass over to Sawyer. Sawyer for the first time in a while outside of the paint. Up top to Regan. Kicking the ball over to Bennett. Now Bennett, three-point shot. It's going to be good. Nice three-point shot from Bennett. And KP might be pulling away a little bit here. Maddie Homer, the driving side. Swing pass up top to Sarah Hilliard. Hilliard didn't like the shot facing on Sawyer. Horseman trying to feed in his side. Going to get tipped off of Taylor Reagan's hand. Stay Oliver Ames ball. Cameron Durba to inbound, gets it into Horseman. Now up top, Annie Riley, swinging it over to Cadence Durba, who definitely stepped out. I'm sitting right in front of that, and I saw that. Shot goes up, didn't go. Jocelyn Bonner gets stripped by Homer, and Homer has it going up the other way. Cameron Durba goes down. Pass comes inside to Homer, Maddie Homer. Over to Cameron Durba. Guarded by Bennett. Durba going in, throwing up a shot. It's not going to go at anything. And Jordan Bennett has it going the other way. Behind the back shot, doesn't find anything. Horseman comes down with it. Maddie Homer, 2 points. 36-27, a 9-point KP lead. Bennett up top. We're going to have a KP timeout. So out of the break, KP gets the ball. Have it up top, number 4. Swinging it over, a 3-point shot. Not going to find anything. Maddie Homer has the rebound. 2 minutes, 30 seconds here to go in the third quarter. And Riley with a pass over to Sarah Hilliard. Hilliard driving through, putting the shot up. Good defense by KP. Ball's on the ground, still loose. Still a loose ball. It's going to get tied up. I believe going King Philip's way. KP gets the ball over to Jocelyn Bonner. Bonner guarded by Homer at the top to her right side. Swing pass over to Watson. Over to Sawyer for the same play they've been doing all game. Up top now, Horseman. Swings over to Riley. Riley gets stuffed in the middle. Has to swing it back up top for Homer. Maddie Homer. Over to Sarah Hilliard, drives inside, stops, just traveled. And it's an Oliver Ames turnover. Inside pass comes for number 4, who's not on my roster. Swings over to Bonner. We're going to have a foul on number 4 as Brianna Montero went to the ground. Foul is away from the ball, but it's going to be an Oliver Ames ball. Still trailing 9 points, under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Inside to Durba. Cadence Durba with the ball. Pass gets stripped. Ends up in the hands of KP. Kylie Watson. Watson guarded by Montero. Bounce pass over to her right side. Finds 21 now in the corner. 4, three-point shot. Not going to go. Rebound. Montero comes down with it. Montero steps out on the side. Coming up with the ball. Oh, excuse me. We're going to have... I don't know. He was stop here, not really sure what it's for. KP gets the ball to inbound. Clancy has it underneath, feeding Panchek. Shot gets blocked. Montero comes down with it. Montero over to Durba. Cameron Durba trying to feed it to Horseman. Clancy got a finger on it. Horseman, mid-range 2 isn't going to go. Montero with an offensive rebound. Feeds it over to Hilliard. Hilliard up top to Durba. Durba driving inside, traveled. Gonna get fouled. Didn't see the travel. And Durba's going to the line for 2 shots. Durba's first isn't gonna go. Second shot hits for Durba. 8-point game, 44 seconds here to go in the third quarter. Number 4 bringing it up for KP. Move to her left side, sees a lane, pulls back out. Hand off over to Panchek. Panchek bringing it up, not gonna go. And we have a stop. Cameron Durba driving through, bringing it all the way. She's going to get fouled. She's going to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Bonner. Durba's first isn't going to go. Second shot hits from Cameron. OA cutting into this lead, 7-point game. 20 seconds to play here in the third. To the right side, Bonner Hands it over to Clancy. Clancy, three-point shot. Not going to go. Rebound, Sawyer underneath. Another offensive rebound for Sawyer. Swinging it back up top for four. Four guarded by Durba. Driving inside. Gets stripped. Ball ends up in the hands of Montero. There's 3 seconds on the clock. Loose ball. It's going to go out. Off of Panchek. It was a fast play to the ball, and there's 0.7 of a second on the clock. So Oliver Ames is going to have to really work up something here. Inbound goes right under the bucket, and they actually got it off. That's Avery Gamble. Good little play. Sarah Hilliard feeding it inside to Avery Gamble. And that's a pretty positive way to end the third quarter for the Tigers. They go on a little string there at the end and cut into this KP lead. It's 36-31. Looking ahead towards the fourth quarter. Emily Sawyer got silenced a little bit in that quarter by KP. The center down there. Oliver Ames really working, putting a lot of players with height down there to defend those looping passes. Hasn't worked to perfection, but it's worked well. Starting the fourth quarter out there, Montero, Gamble, Durba, Hilliard, and Homer. Gamble goes up for a little layup, not going to go. Panchek comes down for the rebound for KP. Bonner bringing up the ball for KP. Gets by Homer to her left side, trying to feed it over to Sawyer. Ball is still loose. We got a little baseball pass coming from Homer that gets picked off by Panchek. Now inside, coming up for Bonner. Bonner, three-point shot, no good. Emily Sawyer with a rebound, put back, no good. Fourth quarter started off very fast. Sarah Hilliard with a bounce pass over to Montero. She feeds it right back to Hilliard. Hilliard needs help. Throwing up the shot, it's good. 2 points. We get a 5-point game. Press coming from Oliver Ames now as they see a little momentum on their side. Loose ball on the ground, don't fall. It's going to be a loose ball. Oliver Ames defense putting in a little bit of work here. KP gets the ball into Bennett. Bennett guarded by Cameron Durba. Feeding it over to Panchek. Panchek working on Montero. Bounce backs up top for Clancy. Clancy inside needs help. Feeding Sawyer with one of those long passes, but gets blocked. Hilliard coming up with the ball now. Sarah Hilliard feeding Montero. Montero has it under the hoop of the layup. That's going to fall. We get a 1-point game. I'm KP. I'm thinking about taking out a timeout right now. The third quarter definitely ended going Oliver Ames' way, and the way this fourth quarter has started, and we have another pick. Maddie Homer comes down, gets the loose ball, picking off the pass, feeding it over to Gamble now. Gamble driving inside, putting up a shot. Oliver Ames has the lead. And now there's the timeout. What a way to come back in this one. Biggest lead of the game, I believe, was 12 points for King Philip. But now King Philip taking the timeout as he had to stop things here. out of the break. Same look for the Tigers. Why fix what's not broken? Bennett has the ball for KP. Swings it over to Bonner. Bonner working on Cameron Durba up top for Clancy with a long three-point shot that falls, and that's exactly what KP needed to stop the bleeding. Now quickly Montero has a lane all by herself. Gonna get fouled. Got a little bit of the ball, a little bit of hand. And that's 21 Bonner on the foul. Sending Montero to the line for 2. Oliver Ames in the bonus here. First shot good for Montero. Cuts the lead in half. Second shot, no good, but Homer's in on the rebound. Gets tied up. Staying Oliver's. No. Ball traveled over to me here. Had to make a play on it here in the booth. Oliver Ames, a good defensive look there. Maddie Homer, great job all night on the offensive possessions. Doesn't really have the size, but the fight has been great. That shot's going to get blocked. Montero went up for it. Shot goes out off of KP. Going to stay Oliver Ames' way. Durba to inbound. Cameron Durba feeding inside to Gamble. Dangerous little pass, but she gets it off before she gets out of bounds. Works its way up top to Hilliard. Hilliard's three-pointer is short, but Avery Gamble with another offensive board gets tied up. This time it's going to go KP way, but good job to get to that ball. One-point game here. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Inside pass goes to Sawyer. This time it gets stolen by Gamble. Gamble just went in there and said, I want this. She has the ball going the other way, feeding it up to Cameron Durba. Long three-pointer hits. Talk about momentum. Great play from Oliver Ames right there. All the way around the board. Good steal from Gamble, feeding it up top to Durba with a nice three-point shot. Clancy has the ball. Clancy working it back. We definitely got a foul on Clancy there. I was going to say, I've never seen someone hit the ground harder. Montero went down hard. We'll show you the last little three-point shot. Excuse me, this is a little put back up by Maddie Homer. Cameron Durba gets the ball into Maddie Homer. Homer working the left side, kicking it over to Cadence, or Cameron, excuse me. Up top, Hilliard. Sarah Hilliard got it by Sawyer. Works it in a little bit, almost loses possession now, needs help. Gonna have a travel on Hilliard as she got it in deep. And it's a turnover for Oliver Ames. Inbound goes to Bennett. Bennett works it up to Bonner. Bonner over to Panchek. Panchek getting a screen from Bonner. Didn't really work. She needs help now. Nobody on it. It was definitely traveled. And before the refs saw it, I know the crowd saw it. They were screaming for it. We have a KP timeout. She was wrapped up. Nobody was there to help her. Good timeout by KP. Momentum, though, has definitely shifted in Oliver Ames' favor. 41-39. 4:22 to play here in the fourth. It's definitely a good little turnaround. Oliver Ames didn't look the best in the first couple quarters. Late in that third, they started gaining a lot of momentum. They've carried that into the fourth. Started the fourth off great. KP came back with a nice 3-point of their own, but other than that, that's the only scoring they've done here in the fourth. Just one 3-pointer. Coming to our break, Hilliard, Cameron Durba, Avery Gamble, Montero, and Matty Homer, same look that was just out there for the Tigers. The inbound doesn't find anyone, and it's a turnover for KP right out of the break. Couldn't connect on the inbound pass, and Oliver Ames has it going the other way. Homer gets it into Cameron Durba. Durba working it up. Try to hand off pass to Homer, but Homer wasn't ready for it. Going down hard. We're going to have a foul on, looks like it's going to be Bennett. Oliver Ames going to keep the ball. Oh, Oliver Ames is in the bonus. And Homer's going to the line for one-on-ones. Shot no good for Homer, but she gets her own board. Swings it over to Gamble. Gamble throwing up a shot. Avery Gamble hits a little mid-range two floater. Oliver Ames has a two-possession game. Under 4 to play here in the fourth. Bennett working on Cameron Durba, putting up a little layup of her own. 2 points for Bennett. We get a back and forth one in this one. Durba off to Montero. Now Hilliard. Hilliard getting a screen from Montero. Like the look. Putting up a little floater. Not going to go. Sawyer on the rebound. Sawyer works it over to Bonner. Bonner. Separation and the three-point shot that hits. Lack of coverage there from the Tigers. Left Bonner all alone beyond the arc. She liked it and took it. Takes the lead. 44-43, 3 minutes to go. Montero driving in. No foul, and Panchette comes down with the board. Bennett now. Getting double teamed. Has to hand it off to Watson. Watson up to Sawyer underneath. Sawyer doesn't like it, puts it back up top to Watson. Now Sawyer does. Going up. Gamble coming in with great defense. Bennett inside to Panchek. Putting up a shot, hits back rim. Going to be no good. Gamble on the aggressive board. 1 point game, 2:20 to play. Pass comes up to Durba. Cameron Durba. Working inside, throwing up a floater. Hits back rim, no good. Rebound Sawyer. KP working the other way. Watson. Guarded by Montero up top. To her right, then back to her left. She stops. We're going to have a KP timeout. 2:09 to play here in the fourth quarter. It's getting close. Oliver Ames in a great effort to get back into this one. Never lost their hope. One point game, 2:09 to play. Oliver Ames in the bonus here. KP is straight away from those high inside floating passes, trying to feed Sawyer. They've only really attempted one or two here in the second half. First half, I believe it's what carried them to be leading at halftime. But straight away from that, that could be their game plan. That could then be them reacting to Oliver Ames, putting more defense on Sawyer underneath. As I'm sure Oliver Ames saw the threat and knew they had to change something up. Out of the break, same look for the Tigers. Durba, Homer. Oh, now Cadence Durba is checked back into the game from Montero, excuse me. Inbound comes to Bonner. Bonner working up that right side, saw the lane, loses the ball. Staying KP way. Didn't see who got their hand in on that one. Watson with it. Inbound comes to Bonner. Watson feeding Pan check inside. Bounce pass up top for Sawyer. Long two that hits. Sawyer can shoot too. Mid-range two, and KP has a 3-point lead. Durba bringing the ball up, handoff pass to Hilliard. Hilliard almost loses it, swings it back over to Cameron Durba. Cameron Durba guarded by Bennett. Move to her left side, now to Gamble. Gamble throwing up a shot, gets fouled and it falls. Avery Gamble working through the contact. Foul's coming on Bonner. Avery Gamble with a chance to tie this game on a free throw here. Gamble's shot hits. We got a tie game. Press coming from the Tigers. Four works it up top to Watson. Watson to bring it in. Minute 30 to play here. Watson feeding Sawyer inside. They were going back to it. Now throwing up a shot. Gonna have a foul. Coming on Cadence Durba. It's gonna send Watson to the line for two shots. Durba fouls out. Watson's first one, no good. Second shot from Watson falls. KP takes a lead. Cameron Durba swinging over to Montero. Montero back up top to Homer. Homer guarded by four. Swing pass over to Avery. Avery taking it through the lane. Gamble gets fouled. She's going back to the line for two shots this time. Foul's coming on Watson. First one from Gamble, no good. Second one rattles around, no good. Rebound, Panchek. 1 point game, about a minute to play. Bennett bringing it up, guarded by Durba. Getting a screen from Sawyer, working around it. Back up top to four. Four. Guarded by Montero, can't get a look inside, has to work it back out. Panchek driving to her right side. Guarded by Gamble, swing pass up top to number four. Montero's all over her. Four works it back to her right side. Now Homer coming in, guarding defense. Ball's gonna go out. Stay in KP way. There's only 4 on the clock, on the shot clock. 44 on the game clock. Pass comes inside. Panchek put up a shot, no good, but she gets fouled. She's going to the line. That foul's coming on Gamble. And Panchek with a chance to make this a 3-point game. Hits on her first one. No changes for either side. Second shot, no good. Sawyer on the rebound and connects. They get 3 out of it, and it's a 4-point game with 35 seconds to play. Even Oliver Ames timeout. Going over how they want to attack this one. So what could have just been a free throw, Sawyer comes down with the offensive bucket, turns it into 2 points, makes this a 2-possession game. Really changes the look of this possession for the Tigers. 4 points. I mean, essentially, you could get fouled on the three-point shot, make the free throw, but I would assume not to play for that. We'll see what Coach Brittany Engel brings up here. 4 points. The difference in this one, 34 seconds to go. .34 on the clock. Cameron Durba gets the ball to inbound. Durba into Homer. Homer's guarded closely by 4. Handoff pass back to Cameron Durba. Over to Gamble now. Gamble driving inside to Montero. Montero, a little bit of open room, but didn't like it. Over to Hilliard. Hilliard guarded by Sawyer, has to pull back out. Swinging inside, and they lose the ball. It's loose. They get it back, though. Up to Hilliard. Over to Montero. They got to put up a shot, and Montero gets it to fall. 50-48, 10 seconds to go. They got a foul. They got a foul. Why are they not fouling? We finally get a stop. There's 4 on the clock. As King Philip just entered the bonus, they're going to get one-on-ones. If they miss, you need an offense. You need a rebound and then a timeout to go over your game plan. Shot is up. No good. Rebound. Sawyer puts it back up for 2, and there's the dagger. So for 2 times in the Sawyer grabs the miss of the free throw, putting it back up, and that's the ending of this one. A sad way to go. It was a hard-fought game for Oliver Ames. In what was a very good matchup, Oliver Ames came back here after falling behind early in the first half, came back to make this one close. But at the end of the day, it's a 52-48 is the final in this one. Stay tuned all season. We'll have live broadcasts of Oliver Ames girls basketball here on ECAT, on our Facebook, on our website, on our channels. If you're an Eastern resident, tune in. If you're anyone, tune in. But that's all for this time. I've been Jack Ryan for Eastern Community Access Television. We hope to see you next time.
Oliver Ames High School Sports home game coverage is underwritten in part by Bank of Easton, Premier Properties, Law Office of Sutton & Sutton, Easton Historical Society and Museum. ECAT would like to thank all sponsors for making coverage of all this year's home games possible.